against No Coast's B team. Your favorite, ladies and gentlemen, Kansas City's very own Plan B! Representing Plan B, number 8CC, Black Ice. Number 45, Bomb Pop. Number... Bomb Pop's got some fans. Number 6401, Bipolar. Number 20, Lolly Crusher. Number 1227, Matron Malice. Number 7734, Miss Ann Vinegar. Number 1 of Mistletoes. Number 15, Murphy's Law. Number 98, TDQ. Number 2, Rock Draft. Number 100, Sassy B. Number 29, Scat Cat. The assistant captain of the Kansas City Roller Warriors Plan B, number 913, Jamalino. And the captain of Plan B, ladies and gentlemen, tenured veteran, number 42, Red Rapper. Ladies and gentlemen, KCRW Plan B. So I figured out what it is, Raucous Ron. The members of Plan B that got all the loud, crazy cheering just now, coaches from the roller runs.
That's right.
Yeah. So, ladies, if you want to be more popular, what you got to do is be a coach of the roller runs.
Absolutely.
That's the road to success.
And they're popular for a reason. They're wonderful people.
Yeah.
And they do have a lot of fun. I don't know if they have more fun, but they have a lot of fun.
Clearly doing a decent job. The referees having a safety check on the equipment. Ladies and gentlemen, who's ready for some derby? The Road Warriors. Not to be confused with the Roller Warriors, the Road Warriors, the name of the B squad from No Coast in purple. About to take the track. The No Coast Dirty Girls of Lincoln, Nebraska got their start in, I think 07, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, and how quickly they developed too, made quite the splash,
Yeah.
Getting a lot of accolades for their talent,
Last fall, they hosted the South Central Regional Playoffs.
Oh, that was phenomenal. What a party that was. A whole weekend of Derby in Lincoln, Nebraska. Who knew that Lincoln knew how to have so much fun?
Yes, sir. This year, that same tournament hosted by Kansas City. It'll be right here at Municipal, final weekend of September.
What an honor to have that tournament here in Kansas City. Make sure, Derby fans, not to miss the South Central Regionals right here at Municipal Auditorium.
Ready to get things underway here, folks. Sly Roller, the jammer for No Coast. On the line, Black Ice for Kansas City is who she'll face off against for the initial jam. You will get this game started by counting down from 5, 4. The pack is off. The jammers are off. Black Ice in red for Kansas City. For Lincoln, Nebraska, Sly Roller in purple. Oh, and Black Ice.
Black Ice fighting for the front. Looks like she got right up there to the front. Fell down. Just battling, one more to pass. There goes Black Ice out front. No, getting pushed out again. Now through the pack, Black Ice lead. Jammer, Kansas City. Plan B.
Now remember, the first pass through the pack by the jammers does not result in any points.
There goes Black Ice, picks up 4 right there. Looks like she's going to continue down. Calls the jam, listen to her team over there. Nice strategery there.
After the first pass is completed, then the jammers are in scoring position and they get a point for every player of the other team that they pass. Black Ice was the lead jammer. She got through the pack first in that initial jam, so she was able to call it off whenever she wanted to, and wisely did so after scoring 4 unanswered points. So it's 4-0 KCRW after 1 jam. Scat Cat now stands on the line for Kansas City.
And Crazy Cooter for No Coast. Oh, Crazy Cooter gets up front first, but Scat Cat around the outside. Bam! Scat Cat. Lead jammer, Kansas City. Crazy Cooter getting hit hard right there. Big hit by Bipolar at the front of the pack.
So Scat Cat is now in scoring position. She will get 1 point for every purple player
behind her. Might be running out of steam there. Pop with quite the run here for points as this particular jam, 19 seconds remaining, comes through the pack, picks up the points, calls the jam, 4 more points right there. That was a lot of points. Let's give it up for Pop. And how about those blockers out there? Good work, PDQ, Mason Malice, Bipolar. Well done, Kansas City.
Black Ice, standing on the line for Kansas City this time. Karma Scully for No Coast. Wow, very physical pack from the whistle. Black Ice sizes up the pack, finds an open lane. High touch, lead Jimmer, Kansas City.
Kansas City blockers doing a real nice job here of spreading out the pack of No Coast. A lot of veteran blockers for Kansas City. They know what they're doing.
The jammer for No Coast just flattened by Bipolar on the last lap. Black Ice picks up a 5-point grand slam. Karma Scully right behind her. Black Ice shuts it down so the Karma cannot match her on any points as she enters the pack again.
All right, do you like boxing? Boxing is one of the best ways to get in shape. If you do, you should check out Sweet Z's Gym and get a fighter's workout. Sweet Z's is located near I-35 in Lamar at 2416 South 34th Street in KCK. We offer boxing, self-defense, and fitness classes in a group setting. Sparring is optional for advanced students. Sweet Z's Gym. Back to the track.
With the action back underway, we have a couple of jammers in a dead heat trying to find their way out front of the pack. No Coast threatening the front of the house. Murphy's Law and Sassy B, the last line of defense, against Sly Roller, and they get too far out in front, have to disengage. Sly Roller, lead jammer for No Coast of Lincoln, Nebraska.
Nicely done by Sassy B and Red River. Not lead jammer, but she is on a scoring run here. No Coast picks up 2 points there. Shuts it down before Jen Lemonade-Dong can get in there and do some scoring herself.
It's a very clean game. It's 12 minutes in, and we have yet to see a trip to the penalty box. By the way, we'd like to say hi to all our listeners on revolutionradio.com.
Absolutely, and when you can't make it to a Roller Warriors bout, make sure to tune in on revolutionradio.com and hear all the action. Richard Lincoln over here setting it all up for us. And Scat Cat through the pack. Once again, I love the way that rhymes. She's the lead jammer Plan B. Boy, she's hooking around this track today. She must have had her Wheaties this morning.
The jammer for No Coast still stuck in the pack. Only one blocker stands in her way.
Oh, look at that good blocking. Excellent blocking set up there by Lolly Crusher, Mistletoes, PDQ.
And really, Mistletoes was holding her pretty much single-handedly long enough for Kansas City to pick up a 4-point pass at the hands of Scat Cat.
Well, Kansas City here is the, just upon investigation, is the more veteran squad. I know on No Coast team, they've got a lot of rookies, freshmen out here on the squad, and as you look at Kansas City's Plan B team, there's really not a lot of fresh meat there. You've got a lot of seasoned veterans, and you've got former world champion even in Red River.
Yeah, Red River, the captain of the Plan B, actually the only remaining Roller Warrior who skated on day one in never retired, came back, anything. The only career roller warrior since the league started in 2004.
Absolutely, and additionally, looking at a lot of talent here on Plan B that, people that are going to be on the All-Stars one of these days as they're developing in talent. You take a look at Lolly Crusher. She's improving every bout. You're seeing harder hits and better strategy. She's got some talent.
Black Ice lined up behind the jammer line and took an intentional fourth minor. Bomb Pop jamming for KC, looking for an open lane in the front of the house.
Very nice wall created there. Red Ripper trying to get in to break it up. Bomb Pop was held back there, but that allows the jammer for No Coast to come through. Lead jammer, No Coast. It's Luna Bomber, followed by Bomb Pop. There's a lot of bomb on the track right now.
Yeah, bombs dropping everywhere. Luna Bomber en route, scoring position. Bomb Pop behind her. Fast moving pack.
Luna Bomber moves through the pack there. And then he picks up her points and calls the jam. Some big hits back there at the back of the pack. This getting very physical.
Luna Bomber a little frustrated. She was calling the jam. See it immediately.
Folks, if you like barbecue, some of the best barbecue in Kansas City, I'm sure you know, is Rosedale Barbecue. It's your hometown tailgating headquarters before or after practice. Or before about, roll on over to Rosedale Barbecue, 600 Southwest Boulevard, Kansas City, Kansas. Rosedale Barbecue. And back to the action underway. Oh, look at that! Jamming on the ding dong. Jamming right through the middle of the pack. Picking up the lead jammer. Does a little hop, skip, and a jump there. Through and speeding around. Very aggressive skater there, jamming on the ding dong. Skates with authority. Here she comes again. There she goes. Through the pack, picking up a whole bunch. 4 more points. She's having an incredible bout here.
We'd like to thank Cheryl Brewster for spending her birthday with us today.
This is a great place to have a birthday. It really is. Bachelorette party, birthday party, kids' birthday party. It's always a party here.
Yeah.
We're in celebratory mode.
Sly Roller faces off against Scat Cat. Scat Cat is a rookie, at least this year. It was a rookie year for the Kansas City Roller Warriors. Fighting her way through the front of the pack. Pretty solid wall of defense for No Coast, and a very solid wall of defense that will allow Sly Roller to become lead jammer for No Coast.
You're starting to see No Coast starting to put together some of those 3 walls that are difficult to get through as they're pulling it together. It's going to be more difficult to have a 3 wall with one of their players going to the box. It's Unita Ambulance.
Hey, look at this though. Sly Roller was not lead jammer. Looks like Scat Cat actually was.
Oh, wow. One of the No Coast skaters over there almost flies into the roller run. Luckily stopped by the coaches on the front line.
If you commit a penalty on the initial pass through the pack, even if it's a minor penalty, you are ineligible to be lead jammer. So if the jammer comes out the front of the pack, they're ineligible. When the second jammer comes through, if she gets lead jammer 9 times out of 10, you see her immediately call the jam off.
And there goes Black Ice, heading through the pack for Kansas City. Crazy Cooter for No Coast. There's Black Ice, lead jammer. Crazy Cooter not that far behind, 10-4, sister.
Black Ice not fooling around out there, en route to the backfield. Both jammers in scoring position. Crazy Cooter
Burleson Orthodontics has set up a consultation with one of their smile specialists for a chance to win an Apple iPad. Burleson Orthodontics, simply spectacular smiles.
With the action back underway, Luna Bomber is the jammer for No Coast. Jamalama Ding Dong, the assistant captain for Kansas City. Jamalama Ding Dong gets bumped out on turn 3. Luna Bomber still looking for an open lane. Both jammers find it on the outside.
Jamma gets the open lane there. Lead jammer after the pass in the pack there goes back and forth.
Really getting bumped around. And Luna Bomber almost came out in the front of the pack, but now she got caught up and she's now getting lapped, possibly, by Jamalama Ding Dong, who gets taken down in the front of the house. And it looks like she will pass the rival jammer, so probably a 5-point grand slam. Yep, that's it, 5 points for Jamalama Ding Dong, and with Luna Bomber still in the pack, Jamma is going back for more.
So now we got a pushing penalty on No Coast. Somebody heading to the box. Jamalama Ding Dong to the box as well for Kansas City. So jamming unopposed right now is No Coast.
Shellen the Hurt, the blocker for No Coast, went to the box at the same time as Kansas City's jammer. But with no jammer, Kansas City unable to score points until Jamalama Ding Dong comes back out.
Wow, comes into that pack and hits the wall very aggressively. But here, Lolly Crusher keeping her pinned to the outside. Forces her out of bounds, and she does come back in front of her, I noticed. But, you know, it's hard to catch everything.
Sure. Jamalama Ding Dong still in the box for Kansas City, so No Coast will send out Karma Scalding, and she will be jamming unopposed. Now an official timeout call is the captain, Red River, wants a word with the officials.
I think what Red Ripper is saying right now is she's saying, what are you thinking about the new Harry Potter movie? Is it going to be good?
She's nodding her head.
Right, absolutely.
Seems to like it.
Yeah. Evan, are you going to the midnight premiere? She's okay.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep, we know.
Today.
Yep.
JJ's is Kansas City's best contemporary American dining. JJ's is located just west of the Country Club Plaza, known as one of the finest restaurants in Kansas City, from steaks to fresh seafood. I love JJ's. I bet you'll love it too. Give them a shot, which I'm sure you have already.
Karma Scalding jamming unopposed for No Coast. However, No Coast only has 2 blockers on the back track. Karma Scalding shut down in front of the pack.
She's getting blocked and held back by Red River there.
But she did pick up lead jammer though, so.
Takes a hit and falls down from Lolly Crusher.
Kansas City trying to keep her at bay until Jamalama Ding Dong can get back on the track. And that's exactly what happened. So Jamalama Ding Dong now back in it.
And there goes Karma Scalding through the pack.
Karma Scalding now in scoring position. Jamalama Ding Dong also in scoring position. But Karma is way out in front of her. Kansas City keeping all their blockers in of keeping those blockers in the front of the pack. So Karma Sculling was fighting her way through the pack, but she didn't pass any Kansas City players because they kept them all in the front of the pack. Meanwhile, Jamalama Ding Dong able to sneak through and pass some No-Co's purple. Now Sly Roller stands on the line for No-Co's. Faces off against Bomb Pop.
There goes Bomb Pop through the pack. You know, I like Pop just fine, but I think it's about time for a beer. Like maybe a Boulevard beer, which you can buy right here in the house. Aren't you thirsty for a Boulevard beer about now?
Bomb Pop en route to the backfield. Slices into the pack. Finds a whole wall of No-Co's defense. So great work by No-Co's to push her out of bounds.
Nicely done. But then Bomb Pop finds the opening as she usually does. Picks up a 5-point grand slam. Fist up to the crowd. Need an ambulance to the penalty box over there. Sly Roller having some trouble at the front of the Kansas City blocking pack. A big pile up in turn one. Always exciting to see girls on the floor. Meanwhile, Bomb Pop, to the cheers of the Roller runs, picks up another 5 points.
You gotta watch those penalties.
Oh yeah, Kansas City with a full contingent on the floor. You gotta chalk some of this up to experience. And No-Co's out here giving it a really good effort against a definitely a more veteran team in Kansas City. But Kansas City, I'd like to hear you give it up for these No-Co's Road Warriors out here. Share some love with Lincoln. Thanks for coming down. We love you.
Now, once again, this is the B team for each league. The first half of tonight's doubleheader. The second game, you will see the 18 Kansas City Roller Warriors All-Stars taking on the Green Devils from both Oklahoma City and Dallas. Black Eyes jamming for Kansas City. Untouched lead jammer, Casey.
Wow, Black Ice has been lighting them up all night on the scoring board. Speaking of light them up, there's a light them up booth over there. Look at those crazy swords and stuff. Gotta give me some of those light them up gear.
Black Eyes picks up a 5-point grand slam. Crazy Cooter, the jammer for No-Co's, still looking for her initial pass. Black Eyes on the inside. Tears it up, another 5 points. Salami.
I know I've got my light them up gear over here. How about these glasses? That's good stuff.
Not bad.
And once again, Black Ice lighting them up for another 5. Coach Ruth Canal over there giving her the wave. Keep going, baby, keep going. Kansas City now over 100 points. How about giving up for Kansas City Plan B? Well, we got a feisty crowd out here tonight. It's going to be a good after party, I can already tell.
Incidentally, the after party tonight is in the Foundry, Pennsylvania, and Westport Road. The other half of McCoy's, you know it.
Oh, that is so much fun to go out, and you can actually go out and dance with the Roller Warriors. They get out there and have a really good time. Very friendly girls. I mean, they seem ferocious on the track, but they're very personal and love to associate with the fans. So
flatten the other jammer.
Good blocking there by Mamie, holding Scat Cat back. Oh, but she gets some help up front from Mistletoe's. Loki's good on those, offensive blocking maneuvers to allow her jammer through. 5 points for Scat Cat. Once again, Scat Cat with a lot of points today.
So Scat Cat picking up a 5-point grand slam despite not being lead jammer. You don't see that very often, but Luna Bomber still hung up in the pack. She has not yet made her initial pass. If she gets out the front of the pack and she is lead jammer, she can call it. Getting bumped around now by Red River. She almost had it. Scat Cat goes in for another.
Goes down. And then falling on top of her is Luna Bomber. Looks like the Lolly Crusher got crushed right there in the stomach with a good knee, but hand goes to the box
on a low block call.
A wide split pack out there coming back together as Scat Cat looks to pick up some more points. And does another 5-point grand slam. Scat Cat having an incredible bout here. Give it up for Scat Cat. Nice work.
The rookie for Kansas City, throwing points all over the board.
Well, she certainly doesn't jam like a rookie.
Nope. When the defender for Kansas City went to the box, it was on a low block call. That's another word for tripping. You can't do it in roller derby. And if the person that you tripped or low block hits the floor, then it's considered a major penalty. Otherwise, it's just a minor penalty. But 4 minor penalties equal a major, the trip to the box. The jammer for No Coast did hit the floor, so it was an instant major, and off to the box, and Lolly Crusher goes.
Oh, hard hitting in the pack there. Intense blocking. There goes Jammalama Ding Dong. Oh, look at the way those skates move on that girl. Lead jammer call right there. Takes a big hit, goes down to the inside, almost takes out an official. It's a good thing for him. He didn't fall down, or he'd been buying drinks tonight. Gemma, there she goes, through the front.
What a hit by You Need an Ambulance. That's the blocker for No Coast. Just put Jammalama Ding Dong into orbit.
Well, luckily she didn't need an ambulance after that with the...
Yeah.
You can see where she gets her name. All right. Gemma through again. Bipolar with some big hits in the pack. They're back and forth. Bipolar is just hitting one after the other. Playing pinball on No Coast. There goes Gemma sneaking around the inside. Gemma putting up some... This has got to be a record bout for Gemma on here too. She is cranking out the points. Give it up for Jammalama Ding Dong!
And ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the first half of the first game. 140-14, Kansas City over No Coast. In 5 minutes, we'll have the second half of the B Squad game, and then after that, 140-14 lead over No Coast Road Warriors. Folks, go ahead and start things off, starting with 5. The pack is off. The jammers are off. It is Murphy's Law taking on Sly Roller. Sly engaged in her first scoring pass, completes it, and it is a 4-and-out jam. For Kansas City. Rough draft stands on the line for Kansas City, and actually, Sly Roller went to the box, so No Coast will not have a jammer for the first 60 seconds of this jam. Rough draft, jamming unopposed for Kansas City. Oh! Mistletoe's inadvertently taken down by her own jammer, Rough draft. Rough draft in scoring position, plunges into the pack, finds some No Coast defense in the front, taken down in the front of the house. Now threatening the front of the pack. Oh, that was Rough Draft's first pass through the pack, so now she is lead jammer. Enters the pack looking to score some points. Pack divided up by team as No Coast tries to keep their blockers to the front because they don't have a jammer. Which now changes as Sly Roller comes out of the box. All trips to the box are 60 seconds long, by the way.
All right, Kansas City Roller Warriors want to give a big shout out to the Kansas City Social Club. It's a meetup group. They got a big group out here tonight. Thank you for coming out, Kansas City Social Club, and thank you for including KCRW in your plans.
Good to have them here. PDQ jamming for Kansas City. Picks up lead jammer. Tough pack, Matron Malice taken down the backfield. The jammer for No Coast still stuck in the pack. PDQ comes out the front, 5-point grand slam, Kansas City. Man, what a pile up in the pack. PDQ enters again in scoring position. Karma Scully, the jammer for No Coast, still in the pack. And PDQ gets another 5-point pass. So you get 1 point for every blocker that you pass, but if you pass the jammer, you get a 5th point. That's what PDQ has done twice. Now, Karma Scully comes out in front of the pack, so she will not get the 5th point. And in fact, PDQ goes to the box, so there's nobody to call off the jam. It'll go to its full 2 minutes, of which there's 40 seconds left. And now Black Ice on the low block goes to the box, so suddenly Kansas City has the penalty box just full. In fact, Black Ice can't even go to the box because there's a maximum of 3 players allowed. She has to go into a holding pattern until a spot opens up for her. In the meantime, Kansas City has only 1 player on the field. Remember, every time No Coast Jammer passes that 1 player, she'll get a full 5 points because she gets the points for the players that are in the box also.
Man, all this derby's got me thinking of Arby's.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, you can grab a slow roasted roast beef sandwich at Arby's. Locations are throughout the metro area and really throughout the country. Kind of a Roller Warriors tradition, isn't it, to grab some Arby's while you're on the road?
Yes, sir. Typically, the All-Star team, when they leave town, and it's a road trip, not a flying trip, but a road trip, it's become kind of a tradition to stop at Arby's before they leave town.
What's one of my traditions too? You know, you see an Arby's sign and it's like, you think
So big opportunity for No Coast to put the points on the board, 159-29. And now Kansas City gets their jammer back. PDQ comes out of the box. Immediately slices through that pass. So she is in scoring position, but Sly Roller is the lead jammer. So she can call it off. Trying to find her way through the front of the pack to complete one scoring run. PDQ enters the back of the pack in scoring position. And Sly Roller does not call it off in time to stop her. So she puts 3 points on the board. Sly Roller had already scored 4, but PDQ of Kansas City able to answer 3. So a net gain of 1 point for No Coast makes it 162-33.
Man, I love these Roller Warriors. You know what else I love? I love Margaritas Amigos. They were voted the best margarita and best happy hour in Kansas City. Enjoy a margarita at their location in Liberty. They've been celebrating great food for 25 years at Margaritas Amigos, one of my favorite Mexican restaurants.
Margaritas is a Kansas City institution.
Oh, they are.
For real.
Wow, look at the battling through the pack there. Very physical. I think Scat Cat, whose lead jammer, just took on every blocker in the field and said, I'm going to hit you before you hit me, and I'm going by you. That was good. Now that's when she just said, I'm going to go through untouched. 5 points for Scat Cat.
Yeah, meanwhile, the jammer for No Coast, Crazy Cooter, just having a devil of a time trying to get through the back of the pack. That Kansas City defense.
Well, I tell you what, I like to skate too, and I don't think I can make it past this defense either. Matron Malice is really looking good on defense out there. She's got Red River and Black Ice with her. That's a formidable team. You don't want to miss.
And in fact, Jamalama Ding Dong, the 4th blocker, now comes out of the box, so a full defense.
Man, Jamma can skate fast. Look at that. She catches up to the pack quick.
Yeah, now Crazy Cooter went to the box, so Kansas City jamming unopposed. Scat Cat picks up a 5-point grand slam. It's 177-33. 21 and a half minutes left in the first game of tonight's doubleheader. Scat Cat en route to the backfield. Finds an open lane on the inside, untouched. 5-point grand slam for Scat Cat. The rookie for the Kansas City Roller Warriors, Plan B, Scat Cat. Really winning some brand out there. Looks like Red River down going to the box, and Lady Bully McSkater, correction, the defender for No Coast, joins her. And Scat Cat gets another 5-pointer. We call 5-point scoring runs a grand slam. In baseball, a grand slam is only 4 points. Here's 5 points, because that's the maximum that you can get on one play. Same idea.
Well, Kansas City, the roller derby, and their sponsors are like a great big family. And part of that family is South KC Painting. They offer quality products, excellent work, and outstanding service. Visit SouthKCPainting.com and check out the rating on Angie's List. Last year, South KC Painting had 10 Super Service Awards. South KC Painting is your can-do home improvement company.
Hey, get this. Sly Roller came out the front of the pack first, but she threw up an elbow and goes to the box. She not only doesn't get lead jammer, she goes to the box. Sassy B for Kansas City gets lead jammer instead, and on the inside, untouched, 5 points. Sassy B. And she's going back for more. Kansas City pretty much stops the pack so that Sassy B can put maximum points on the board. Another 5, that's going to make it 197. One more of those, and KC will break the double century mark.
This is Vinegar with the big hit right there. Taking down one of the No Coast girls.
Sassy plunges into the pack. She gets 1, 2, 3, 4, and hits the 4th.
Well, they're putting on a clinic in blocking out here. This is a great experience, actually, for the No Coast team, is to get out here and battle against a more experienced team. And there's a lot of learning going on out there.
but she did score 5 more points before she did, and that makes it 202-33. Kansas City has broken the triple digits.
Official timeout over there. Give us some time to talk about the Smile Salon. It's a dental and day spa located on the Country Club Plaza with complimentary chair massages, aromatherapy, and a variety of spa services available. Visit thesmilesalon.net to learn more. You gotta pamper yourself every once in a while.
It's important.
Absolutely. The Smile Salon can do that for you. Well, look at this. Rough draft out through the pack. Rough draft, lead jammer, Kansas City Plan B.
Kill the messenger, the defender for Nocos, getting up kind of slow out there. I'm hoping.
Rough draft, typically a blocker. She comes into the pack and you know, instinctively, I think she wants to hit people. As she comes in, she's like, I'm going to hit you. And then go by you. Nice work out there, jamming by Rough Draft. Picks up a 5-point grand slam. Yeah, her team likes that one.
As she came out to the front of the pack, the front door stayed open. Sly Roller came out with her, and so Rough Draft shut it down.
You know, we've been calling a lot of people to the penalty box over here. It's been kind of full, and we'd like you to know that the penalty box is sponsored by Mr. Sign. That is officially the Mr. Sign penalty box, and I know that they made a lot of the signs that you see right here, right now, and they did a great job of them. I know they did South Casey Painting Sign, and we love Mr. Sign. Thank you for sponsoring the Roller Warriors.
Luna Bomber faces off against
Jumping through the pack there,
Wally Crusher. Wally Crusher for Kansas City jumping the apex to pick up lead jammer. Excellent work by Wally Crusher. En route to the backfield, Luna Bomber for Nocos has now come out in front of the pack, so she also is in scoring position. Wally Crusher picks up 4 points, shuts it down before Luna can get there.
That was great the way Mistletoes, Matrix Malice, and Murphy's Law created a wall there and pushed the blockers of the other team out to the side, allowing Wally Crusher to come by. That's teamwork in Derby right there. And a lot of people, they watch the jammer the whole time. You really got to watch the action in the pack. That's where the action, the big hits happen.
You know, they opened it up as much as they could, but then she picked up the slack the rest of the way by just jumping through whatever resistance was left.
Absolutely. And on the line, Red Ripper, fan favorite. Here she goes.
Sly Roller faces off against her, and Sly Roller picks up lead jammer from the No Coast Derby Girls.
Man, she kind of slyly rolled right through there, kind of snuck through. Maybe that's where she gets her name.
I guess so. And now she's going to try to slyly roll into the pack and pick up some points.
You just gave it away, Dwayne. Oh, there she goes. She sneaks through. Oh, good job by Sly Roller. Give it up for Sly Roller from No Coast. Putting some good moves out there, picking up some points. Good work.
Before Sly Roller called it off, Red Ripper was able to sneak into the back of the pack and put up 2 points of her own. So a 4-2 jam in favor of No Coast. That makes it 213-37. Just under 15 minutes left in the first game of the evening.
Crazy Cooter on the line for No Coast. And PDQ for Kansas City. PDQ giving her a little shoulder there, saying, I'm here. And I'm going to try and beat you on this jam. But Crazy Cooter battling it up front. Matron Mavis, no bomb pop, holding her back by herself.
A couple of blockers lost on both sides. Jamalama Ding Dong sent to the box, as is Bully McSkeeter.
Crazy Cooter made it through the pack first, but did not pick up the lead jammer call. Kansas City able to shut it down as PDQ comes through. So we've got 13 minutes left in this one plus. Sketch Cat on the line once again. Sly Roller for
behind her. Sly comes out the front of the pack. Lead jam. No coast.
Wow, we've got No Coast picking up some speed here, picking up some points. Looks like they're doing some good positional blocking in there. Sly Roller, it seems very motivated. There's no quit in this No Coast team. Giving it all out here on the track for your entertainment. Right on. Both of these teams give you some good derby there. Let's hear something back from the fans out there. Give it up for Kansas City Roller Derby and No Coast Derby out here. These fans in Kansas City are just great. Love you guys. Karma Sculling. On the line, Matron Malice for Kansas City, weaving her way through the pack. Gets around the outside after Taylor. Matron Malice, lead jammer. She's excited about that too. She's got some big fans out there. Matron Malice. Yeah. Good blocking in there. Matron follows that blocking through the front. Awesome! Woo! 5-point grand slam. Malice. Malice, another one of those skaters that's just getting better all the time. Really showing her talent lately. Official timeout here. No. Timeout, No Coast. Kansas City team over here, very excited to get everybody in the action in here. Lots of jamming going on. Right on. Oh, folks, you've got to check out overkc.com, one of our big sponsors here for KCRW. Overkc.com, you can shop, stay, and play on overkc.com. You can see full, sweeping, 360 views of Kansas City and become an OverKC insider today. If you're looking for something to do in Kansas City, you absolutely got to check this out because it'll really clue you in to where the cool stuff is happening all around town in one spot, and you can see it from the sky. Very cool. Red Ripper on the line for Kansas City. Sly Roller for No Coast. Well, despite the lopsided score here, this has been an exciting bout with some good derby being played. And there goes Red River leads here for Kansas City. She's coming on her scoring pass. Picks up some blocks in there. Some big hits, rough draft, doing what she does best, that positional blocking. Pulls back Sly Roller. There goes 5-point grand slam. Red Ripper. Sly Roller now through the pack, but Red Ripper around the outside. Bam! Good teamwork. Red Ripper picking up 4 more. Outstanding jam for Red.
right there, so she goes ahead and calls it dead rather than give up any more points. And now an official timeout call. Looks like something penalty related. The head ref, effing ref, talking to the no-coast squad. Folks, if you have not been by the Jess I Do accessories table yet, make sure to head over there. And actually, folks, Bully McSkater has fouled out of the game. 7 major penalties equals a foul out in this sport, and that was her 7th and final trip to the box. So, a prolific blocker for No Coast in tonight's game. Now taken out of the game 9 minutes early. Just like in basketball, score too many fouls and you're out. Mistletoes, when action gets back underway, standing on the line, Crazy Cooter is the jammer for Lincoln. Crazy Cooter comes out the front of the pack first and his lead jammer. But Mistletoes right there with her. She's able to plunge into the pack first to pick up 3 unanswered points for Kansas City. Now an official timeout. And get this, another. Let's see if I'm right about this. By the way, Mistletoes, the jammer on the last jam for Kansas City, is normally a defensive player, and I was informed that it's called a toe jam when Mistletoes jams. And look at this, you need an ambulance. The blocker for No Coast picks up her 7th major, and so another No Coast blocker fouls out of the game. Dropping like flies, you need a... Now exits the track also, so 8:20 left, and suddenly the 14-man roster is down to 12 on the No Coast side. Incidentally, when a player fouls out of the game, somebody else still has to fulfill her 60 seconds in the box. So No Coast currently with only 2 blockers on the field and 2 in the box. And a couple of players who went to the locker room early. Sly Roller is who they sit down to the line, and she faces off against Bob Pop, who comes out in front of the pack first against lead jammer Kansas City. And Sly Roller stuck in the back of the pack. Bob Pop enters. Jambalamba Ding Dong sent to the box. On a 4th minor, it looks like No Coast also loses one of their defenders. That's Shellen to Earth. Bomb Pop got 4 points on that last pass. She did not get the 5th one because she was out of bounds when she passed one of the blockers.
2-on-2 pack out there. Having a party in the misassigned penalty box. Meanwhile, Bomb Pop picks up 4 more and calls the jam. 7 minutes left in this one.
So 8 points on the jam by Bomb Pop. Incidentally, normally when a jammer passes a player out of bounds, it's a penalty. It's not only does she not get the point, it's a penalty. It's considered cutting the track. But if that blocker herself is also out of bounds, then there's no penalty, but there's no point.
Oh, is that the way that goes?
Yeah, so when you see the fingers doing this, that's a no penalty, no point.
No penalty, no point.
Because she was out of bounds when she made the pass, but the player she passed was out of bounds also. So no penalty, no point. It will keep you from getting lead jammer though.
I was wondering what they were doing there. I thought it was a new dance move.
It may be that also.
Yes, absolutely. You know, you never know with these referees, you know. Like that one right there. Like, push, cross.
Yeah, now what he's saying is that she committed a back block minor. Karma Sculling, the jammer for Nocos, committed a back block minor. So she's ineligible to be lead jammer, even though she was the one who came out in front of the pack first.
Nice wall developing there for Nocos. Holding back Scat Cat. Nice 3-wall, and then one of the blockers hit her. In the meantime, Black Ice with a big hit on the jammer for Nocos. Oh my goodness. Black Ice out there blocking this, just knocking people down left and right. And then breaks up that wall. Scat Cat goes through. Black Ice, what is Black Ice doing? And another one. Black Ice. Oh my goodness. She pays for that one with a trip to the penalty box. But man, she was hitting people all over the place.
Yeah, she got a little too much elbow in that last one.
Yeah.
Off to the box she goes, but man, what a powerhouse.
Yeah, but for the most part, those were clean hits, you know, and we'd love to see some of that aggressiveness in Derby.
That is great. Scat Cat now ineligible to be lead jammer, tries to call the jam anyway, picks up an illegal procedure penalty. Trying to call the jam when she's not lead jammer.
But Scat Cat able to come through the outside right there.
And that was her 4th penalty.
Oh my goodness.
That was a minor for that illegal procedure, but it was her 4th minor, so she goes to the box. She does not pick up any points after the penalty was committed, and she was part of the way through the pack when she committed the penalty. So the players that she passed before trying to call off the jam, she gets. The other 2 or 1 or 2, she does not.
Okay, I see. Nice 3-wall up front for Kansas City. Here comes Crazy Cooter trying to get through it, trying to come around the outside. Ooh, kind of slices through the middle there, does a good job. And ooh, Bipolar with the big hit, takes her out. I think they're still calling her. She got her hips past that line, so she is lead jammer. But Bipolar was able to knock her back on, essentially.
They get too far out, have to disengage and let her go.
Black Ice gets it back a little bit there, got a little bit of the business.
Now Crazy Cooter, the jammer for Nocos, is jamming in a pose because Scat Cat on that illegal procedure 4th minor is still in the box. Crazy Cooter in scoring position, looking to put some points on the board before Scat Cat comes back. Kansas City putting up a great wall in the front of the pack. And now Scat Cat back on the track, and both teams have all their blockers and both jammers. So a completely empty penalty box. Haven't seen that much in the second half.
Boy, Scat Cat can really get into that pack and then pick up a lot of speed. You know, because she can be slowed down and then accelerate through the pack really quick. You got to respect that kind of skill from a jammer.
And it looks like Cooter's actually able to put 3 points on the board. Scat Cat was able to answer 2 of them. So that makes it a 2:53-44 game with 2.5 minutes left in the contest. Raucous Ron, what do you say?
I don't know. You know who I think does the hottest hair in Kansas City?
I bet it's Pinky Couture.
It is. Absolutely. Everybody knows that. If you want the hottest hair, it's Pinky Couture. Located in historic Oakland Park. Visit pinkycouture.com and make an appointment today. You won't be disappointed. But on the track, we've got Mistletoe's lead jammer. You got sure. But man, she can jam too. Here she goes. Yoko's putting up the wall up front. Let's see if she can get some help. She dives in there and dissects it. Only one more to pass. Mistletoe calls the jam. Give it up for Mistletoe. Good jamming out there by the ferocious blocker, Mistletoe. Oh, and here's another incredible blocker who can also jam. It's Murphy's Law on the line for Kansas City. And Sly Roller, who we've seen some great jamming from tonight. Sly Roller, definitely one of the high points here tonight. Skill-wise, she's very good. We'd like to have her here in Kansas City. Ooh, good block there. Jamma holds her back. She's facing a difficult wall there up front. Meanwhile, Murphy's Law gets a whip on the outside. And Murphy's Law out front, but he's not lead jammer. Had a cut track minor right there. Slide roller is the lead jammer. Murphy's Law's out front, gonna force slide roller. No, she's gonna go ahead and battle her way in here. There goes Sly Roller picking up points.
Murphy's Law got us in the box. She did not know at first. That was a low block.
Kansas City up front here with Lolly Crusher and Jamma trying to hold back.
Sly Roller.
Sly Roller for sure there. Rough draft up front. It's a difficult wall to face. Oh, they're trying to hold Jamma back in the back. See if they can trap a baby. But I tell you, Jamma's no baby. She's going to force her way in here and push him up into the pack. Not one to be pushed around. Oh, she does a little pushing herself and ends up in the penalty box. But it's roller derby. That stuff's going to happen. Sly Roller comes up and trying to get around rough draft. Lolly does and picks up the 5-point grand slam. Good job out there by Sly Roller. Give it up to Sly Roller. Really like this team from Lincoln, but
It looks like the Kansas City Roller Warriors with exactly 200 points for their victory tonight.